Hello everyone, in today's video I'm gonna show you how to teach your dog to remain on the down position. It's the follow-up, it's the part 2 if you may of the video teaching a down. So after you get the basics of how to, we're gonna let that car pass by, your dog understands how to go down and get the verbal cue for the down position, then you can move forward and teach the implied stay with that command. So again, like to refresh your memory, so to lower your dog in the down position, you push it, there you go, inward and pumpkin free, good. Down. Good girl. Alright, so I told her to go down, so now the implied stay is on. But to teach that, what you do is when your dog is on a down position, you do like slight moves, and if the dog doesn't move, you just treat and reinforce. You do it once, twice, and then use high value treat when they don't break the down position, when they don't release themselves. Like have some piece of cheese. So see, she's looking at me, being steady and calm and relaxed. So, and when you want to release the dog, to teach the release cue, which for me it's free. You have to really try to pull your dog with you, like make sure he moves. You don't want the dog to get confused. Let me show you that. So basically, I have the treat in my hand, and I'm gonna be like, free, good. You see, she knows I have the treat in my hands, and then, or you can pat your leg and be like, free, and then help the dog. So the dog is gonna understand that, because you want to create a pattern. Okay, again, even if we use the verbal cue straight away to make it less confusing, but we want to create a pattern. So I'm going to ask her a couple of times, I'm going to show that, a couple of times to just go down, and I'm going to release it that way, okay? And then you can start to proof your command and see how it goes. All right, pumpkin, free. All right, pumpkin down. Good girl. Pumpkin free. Good girl. Good girl. Pumpkin. Down. Yes. Pumpkin free. Good. Good girl. Pumpkin down. Yes. Pumpkin free. Good. All right, so you do that for a couple of times, and then pumpkin down. Yes. You try without necessarily moving as much, and see with just the verbal cue if that works. Pumpkin free. Good. See, I'm not as excited as I was earlier, but I move a tiny bit, but I make it more subtle to see if the dog responds well. If the dog is a little bit confused, again, go back a step, make it easy for your dog, and set your dog for success all the time. So if the dog is a little bit confused, it's probably because you're not clear enough, or he didn't understand the pattern yet. So make sure you get that pattern, like I put you on the down position, and then I say release or free, and then I release you and you move. And so when he gets that pattern, then you can redo again, just like be subtle, a little bit more subtle with the release. Pumpkin free. Good. Good. All right. And you know, after like a couple of sessions like that, you can start to proof it. Obviously, they know the command very well, so it's I can proof it like straight away. But if I'm like, pumpkin, let's go, there you go. So see, she didn't move, so I can click. And sometimes, you know, you can just go back to some other old stuff. You do that. That doesn't mean move. Come. Good. Let's go. Good. Free. Free. Good. See, and that time she was like, okay, so do you really want me to come or no? So she was a bit more confused. Let's make it easy. Pumpkin. Down. Good. Free. Yes. Pumpkin. Down. Yes. See, she went down on her own, so she gets the pattern. Let's go. Free. Yes. She's slightly, because she's like, why are we doing that? Why? I know she's a bit confused because we're going back to like the learning phase, I guess. All right. Pumpkin. Down. Yes. Let me just work with the yes. It makes it easier for me. All right, pumpkin, free. Good girl. All right, pumpkin down. Good. Let's go. Free. Free. Good girl. Pumpkin. I'll probably drop the treat. Down. Free. Yes. Down. Free. Yes. Down. Yes. Let's go. Yes. Free. Yes. All right. Pumpkin. Down. Yes. Let's go. Free. Yes. See, she's getting a little bit better. Okay, let's see with some time. So you can do that again. Couple of sessions. Sorry, I was out. It's a fast forward process on that. But so for you to get the how to create the pattern. So you create that pattern. You repeat that pattern for a couple of days, and you gradually increase the criteria. If your dog increase your criteria every single time your dog is successful. And as I said, don't make it always like harder and harder. Let's see. Pumpkin. Down. Yes. Free. Yes. Good girl. See, that was an easy one because I made the move. I mean, I kind of like encouraged her to move, and I released her straight away. So now we're gonna use other distraction. Pumpkin. Down. So yeah, I'm moving away. Yes, good girl. And she doesn't try to follow me. So now I can grab some toys. You saw in videos how she loves the frisbees. Yes. 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 Free. Good girl. See? And now as she the idea is like, if you do what I tell you, you're gonna get your stuff anyway. We're gonna have fun anyway. So, and see, and she didn't even look for the pouch or something for food. Even if she's a foodie, she really loves this toy. So I'm like, okay, so if I toss them at you when you're in a down position and you're not moving, eventually we'll play with it. So, okay, down. Yes. Again, creating a pattern, but I'm not gonna wait, not making harder and harder. So I'm gonna toss one. Yes, I'm free. Good girl. See, I had still some in my hand. So, because I've noticed that when we walk by the lake, there is like a little ramp, and usually they're by my side until we reach that ramp. And at the bottom of the ramp, almost every single time I release them at that point, and that creates an anticipation. So as we're getting close to the end of the ramp, they notice that they're there, and she gets excited and stuff. And so that's the whole point. That's why, for example, when I'm creating that pattern, you have to have a pattern but change it a little bit, keep the dog on his toes in a way, because at some point they're going to be so conditioned that they're not necessarily waiting for your actual cue. They're just observing and they're acting regarding what they see. So I don't know if it totally makes sense, but it's just be careful with these things. So for example, see, I didn't even ask her, I think, can't recall if I asked her to go in the down position. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to reset her. Pumpkin free, good girl. All right, down. Yes. Yes. So see the elbow, it took a little while now to go. Yes. Free. Good girl. Down. Yes. Free. Yes. There you go. Good girl. Pumpkin down. Yes. And let's see if we do the whole set that time. So I toss this one. Oh, that's the one we usually play. Oh, that's the one we usually play. She loves this too. I don't know. Yes. Yes, actually I didn't mark a few, but okay. Yes. So I grab it back to see her. Yes. Yes. Come. Let's go. Free. Good girl. All right. So I hope you understand the idea behind all of that. So again, create a pattern. So the dogs be like, okay, so I go on the down position, I get a treat. I stay on that position, I get a treat with slow distraction, low, not slow, but I mean, you can go slow, but like low distraction, good care. And see, that's something I want on the basics. Yes, the clicker basics on the video I showed. I'm talking to you, I'm not paying attention to her. I want it just to be like, she just lays down and wait for a command. So that's something you can catch if you on a walk with your dog, and you bump into someone and your dog remains calm and just, for example, sits and just reward, like reinforce as much as you can, because that's a great behavior to catch. So anyway, with that, just create that pattern, make the dog understand that pattern, and then you gradually move forward, and within a couple of weeks you'll be you'll get good results. But keep in mind that's a really hard exercise for them, because you're really working on their impulse control, so you have to stay on top of it. I'm like, that's something you have to practice very, very, very often, like almost on a daily basis, for the whole dog's life, because it can fade away super, super fast. So really work on that. And even some people, they're like, yeah, the unbreakable stay, it's really like, you can achieve that, but it's really, 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 really tough. So don't be like 100% reliable on that. So for example, if you go in a store, you have your dog, don't be like, oh, okay, so I taught my dog to not move, and just being like, okay, so down, go on the down position, you go in the store, and you expect straight away you walk outside and you expect your dog to be here. So be careful with, it works with my dog, they're really good with it, but just be careful with that. It's like if you have a nice piece of equipment, a laptop, a phone or something, you wouldn't left it unattended. So I like that, these unbreakable stay, what I call the unbreakable stay. For example, if we're on a walk, they're off leash, we cross like other people, we walk on we step on the side, I put them on the down position and they don't move. Even if the person look at them, call them, they don't move. So that's the whole idea behind it. You're such a good girl, Pumpkin. So see, she's paying attention to me, and she's being calm and relaxed. All right, get free, good girl. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, concern, if some things are not clear, just reach us out, and we'll address that. All right, keep it fun, have fun with your dog, and see you next time. You say bye, Punky?
Good girl.